Everybody make a noise, make a big noise. Band ain't a band, gonna be a big man someday. Got mud on your face,
Big disgrace.
Somebody better put you back
Into your
place.
place.
All right. You ready to start?
Yeah.
Okay.
Let's do it.
Okay. Hey, BOOZHOO.
BOOZHOO.
And welcome back to BOOZHOO, NANABOOZHOO, a podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am NANABOOZHOO.
And this is Natasha. BOOZHOO.
And today, our Ojibwe word of the day. You know what I was thinking, sweetie?
What's that?
I was thinking, why don't we do humility today?
Oh, what?
Yeah. Yesterday, we talked about honesty.
Yeah.
And that was one of the 7 Anishinaabe values.
Mm-hmm.
So I thought, why not just keep going? So today's Ojibwe word of the day is the second of the 7 Anishinaabe values. This is called DABAADENDIZIWIN. DABAADENDIZIWIN. Humility. Humility. All right. So, what is humility? What is DABAADENDIZIWIN? Well, everybody knows that nobody likes someone who's arrogant.
Mm-hmm.
Do they know that? Actually, you know what? I was sometimes before I do these shows,
Yeah.
I'll like Google the term humility. That's what I did. And I thought, this will give me like a meme or something that can a short little sentence that'll tell that I'll tell on the show to define humility.
Mm-hmm.
And all I saw was all this like self acceptance, power. People on the internet have a hard time understanding what humility is, I guess is what I'm getting at. We live in a culture that says, make sure you brag about everything you do.
Yeah, huh?
The highest good is to self-promote. That's the dominant culture. Everyone's, look at me. I got a YouTube channel. Listen to me. Oh, look at me. Big show off. But that's not our way. In the Anishinaabe way, humility is valued.
Mm-hmm.
So the opposite of humility is like pride, and but not. I'm not saying you gotta think little of yourself. They say humility isn't thinking less of yourself. It's thinking of yourself less.
Yeah, huh?
Quit being so obsessed with who you are, with how you're doing, with comparing yourself to other people. When you have humility, you're not constantly out there looking for validation. You're not seeking praise and approval.
Mm-hmm.
And it's a tough thing. I'm not saying I'm the most humble guy in the world. Whoa, Lord, it's hard to be humble when you're perfect in every way. Nah. I can't wait to look in the mirror. I get better looking each day. What was I talking about?
I don't know.
Humility, yeah. So I think that humility, DABAADENDIZIWIN, is a state of being where, it's not like you don't try. It's not like you can't be a singer and have humility. You can be on stage, and you can even do stuff that other people will praise you for. But when you get that praise, you don't, unless you're Muhammad Ali, he gets away with it. But is he still alive?
I don't know. I think.
Remember Muhammad Ali? He was always like, "I am the greatest in the world." Trump's kind of like that.
Yeah, huh?
Have you ever noticed that Donald Trump is sort of like Zoolander?
Really?
Remember how that guy was like,
Blue
there
steel?
was one day where I looked in the mirror and I saw, oh, I was really, really good looking. You know, that's when I realized I was really good looking. Well, Trump was kind of like, oh, I'm the greatest president of the world. You know, he even talks like that.
He does. I
But
never thought of
humility, so, you know, Muhammad Ali used to be, I am the greatest in the world. And the reality was, he probably was.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, Eddie Van Halen didn't think he was the greatest in the world.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie Van Halen said, I know there are many guitar players sitting on the edge of their beds in small apartments who are way better guitar players than me. I just happen to have, you know, a certain path.
Oh,
You know, got certain breaks. Anyway. Not that Eddie Van Halen was like the most humble guy in the world or something. Who's a good example of someone who's humble without being like falsely low self-esteem? I mean, there's a lot of people who think they have low self-esteem, and that's not humility. It's being awesome and then just living your life like a normal person.
yeah.
You know, nobody who ever got an award for being an actor has humility. You know? Oh, look at this award I got from my peers.
The
You know,
Golden
that's not
Globe.
humility. Humility is, let's see. It's when you're really great, but you act like, you know what humility is?
Huh.
I think humility is recognizing that the greatness in everybody else and in everything else. And it's like you have an awareness that, you know, when people say, oh, you're a, you know, whatever wonderful guy, you see how wonderful they are.
Yeah.
And you see how lucky and all the good and things that it just makes you, it makes you recognize that it's gratitude. That's what it is. When you have gratitude, you have humility. You know, nobody who thinks they did everything on their own has gratitude. They just, well, yeah, I worked real hard, and so now, you know, that's why, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Why am I preaching?
I don't know.
How are you guys doing? Are you humble? I don't know. You got anything you want to add to this, sweetie?
Not really.
Well, I guess that's all I have to say about humility. DABAADENDIZIWIN. Humility. It is one of the 7 Anishinaabe values.
Mm-hmm.
And I wish I understood it better. Don't be cocky.
Yeah.
That's what it means. You know. And, you know, just be humble. Sweetie, will you take us out?
Sure. Well, everybody, thank you so much for watching BOOZHOO, NANABOOZHOO, the podcast about Ojibwe language and culture. I am Natasha. This is NANABOOZHOO. And I will see you again. Gigawabamin, Miloa, Hawa. And give us a thumbs up if you liked the show. Give us a thumbs down if you didn't. And click the subscribe button. Check out the links in the description thingy. And yeah, see you later.